we've learned a landscape lighting technician died after a massive bee attack in West Austin.
A family spokesperson says it happened late yesterday afternoon. KXAN's Daniel Marine visited the neighborhood to learn more about the man who leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and grandchildren.
He screamed for his life, fighting for his life.
53-year-old Franco Galvan Martinez was up in a tree in the backyard of a Terrytown home prepping for some lighting work when the bees swarmed, according to family friend and pastor Joe Maldonado.
The hive was so ginormous that it literally covered Franco instantly.
Dangling from his safety harness after knocking over his ladder and covered by thousands of bees, neighbors say they could hear Galvan Martinez's screams as 2 co-workers tried to get close enough to help.
For over 10 minutes, all they could do was endure hearing Franco's anguish.
A witness tells KXAN firefighters had to use hoses to blast the bees and reach the man. Neighbors say they've been aware of a hive at the home, but didn't expect anything like this to happen. The owner of the house declined comment when we stopped by. The Austin Code Department said an inspector has been assigned to the case, adding that city ordinance does regulate the maintenance and management of bee colonies within city limits, but the ordinance doesn't apply to wild colonies in tree hollows or stumps.
If you find yourself under attack, under no circumstances do you stop moving. You have to get indoors.
Mike Lopez is a professional beehive remover. He says during an attack, bees are attracted to the carbon dioxide we exhale.
Once you have 1, then you'll have 2, then you'll have 8, then you'll have 16, and it'll keep on till you have thousands on you.
Maldonado says he can't imagine the pain his friend endured.
We're going to miss him very much. We love him very much.
Daniel Marin, KXAN News.
Well, family says they believe Galvan Martinez died of cardiac arrest, but are waiting the results of an autopsy. His employer, Bill Bigadike and Associates Landscaping and Lighting, confirmed his death, but did not have further comments.
If you're wondering when bees are most active, the answer is right now. Professional beekeepers tell us spring and early summer are the height of bee season, and the reason is they're foraging for pollen and nectar, and they're also looking for places to make a home, which is why you're more likely to see swarms this time of year. Now, what should you do if you're unlucky enough to encounter a swarm? That's the big question. Like the beekeeper in Daniel's story said, your first priority should be to get moving and get inside. Experts at Texas A&M also say if you're far from shelter, try to run through bushes to distract the bees and keep running until you leave the bees behind. Now, some bees may pursue a half mile or more before giving up the chase. One thing not to do, jump in water. Bees have been known to wait long periods for victims to surface for air and then begin stinging them again.